So, have you enjoyed your daily dose of outrage today? So, I want to share something with you I think is going to greatly behoove you. If you have 5 minutes, it will greatly change your life. You've been misled your whole life. You've been lied to. You've been told that if you want change in your life, you have to fight the external world. You have to be outraged. You have to vote in another politician or appeal to your local school board at a town meeting. You have to somehow convince someone through argument. You have to fight the injustice around you. All of these could not be further from the truth. You see, you're actually being harvested. Your energy is being harvested. Your focus is being harvested. It's a form of energy. It's a form of creation. Every time you see something in the world that makes you upset, perhaps it's election fraud, perhaps it's the politician that you do not approve of, this creates a powerful feeling within you. That feeling within you creates a charge into the quantum field, and you actually create more of what it is that you don't like. You create more of what it is you don't want. Every time you're on Facebook, social media, YouTube, every time you're focusing your energy on something that makes you angry, something that makes you upset, you're not really doing anything. All you're really doing is creating more of what it is you don't want. Every time you look at a celebrity, every time you look at a movie star, every time you focus your energy on anything other than what you consciously desire, you're creating a feeling. And this feeling is creating more of a reality. It may not necessarily be the reality that you desire or the reality that you want. So what is one to do? Commonly, when I say this to people, they say, well, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to ignore it? Am I supposed to not do anything? No, on the contrary, you are supposed to do something. You're just doing the wrong thing. If you find something that you see or an experience that makes you feel bad, rather than fight it or rail against it and create more of it, focus your attention on the feeling that you're creating and then decide to create a new feeling of a new reality that you want to experience. You see, the reality that you want to experience does not depend on others to conform or to agree with you. Whatever they want to do does not affect you. You can have the reality that you want. You can have the experience that you want. You can experience the sovereignty that you desire. Once you let go of the idea that others must act in a certain way or behave in a certain way for you to have the reality of what you want. And that is the lie that we all believe, which makes us so frustrated, which allows our energy and focus to be harvested in a way that does not serve us. Every time you look on a Facebook or a YouTube ad and you see someone in a Lamborghini and you become angry or jealous of that person, you create a feeling. You create a feeling that you are lacking, and you create a feeling that gives them more Lamborghinis. I want you to think about what I'm saying here. Every time you look at someone in a Rolls Royce or a Mercedes drive down the street and you get angry and jealous, you are creating more lack for yourself, and you're creating more Mercedes and Lamborghinis for that person that you're angry with. You see, you don't need to change others to have the reality that you desire. Once you understand this, everything will change for you. Understand that your focus in your feeling, in your energy, is something that's continually being harvested. Have you ever wondered why we're constantly exposed to these stories where the government or politicians are doing something that they're not supposed to do? What feeling do you have when you hear this? If you're like anyone else, you have the feeling that perhaps you're powerless, perhaps there's nothing you can do, perhaps they're out of control. So when you do this, you create a feeling where you give yourself more lack of power, and you create more of the illusion of them being in control, merely because of the feeling that you have. One of the best things you can do for your life financially, health-wise, intellectually, emotionally, is to simply turn off the news, turn off social media, turn off YouTube, turn off all the alternative news as well that's going to inform you. But does it really inform you, or does it really just give you another feeling of frustration and anger where you contribute more to reality? That includes all the self-help gurus, even myself. Take a break from all of us. Focus only on yourself. Focus on your reality. Focus on what it is that you desire. What do you want to create? What feeling do you want to have? Understand that this reality does not depend on what others need or what others want from you. You don't need to control others. You don't need them to be a certain way. All you need to do is just hold the feeling of the reality that you want, and you can have what you want. It's very, very simple. This is why you're constantly bombarded daily with advertisements, television, news, social media. It's all designed to harvest your feeling, your energy at a lower frequency so that you create more realities that you don't want. You think you're fighting the good fight. You think you are standing up, the good against evil, the great battle. No, it's all an illusion. You're just creating more of what you don't want. I invite you to ponder this, some thoughts from Monday morning, and hopefully you find this video useful. If you do, feel free to subscribe or not. Leave your comments below if you like, or not. Integrate what I've said in this video and allow it to help you or not. It's your free will. It always has been and always will be. Become aware of it and life will change.